We will see how this goes. We are live here. Thank you for joining me. Live. Thank you for joining me live. Rick Warden here, Christian Painters. We're right here in 76010. While I'm waiting for everybody to join and hop on, I'll take you and show you more of the front of this house. And what we're going to do is walk around the back. I'm going to go up on top of the roof, and up here on the eaves I've already done all the scraping, but down here on this lower part I have not done near all the scraping. So I'm gonna bring you with me and have you watch me do the scraping right there live, and I'll talk to you about why I'm scraping and the primer I'm using, why I use the primer, how I use it, and everything else. So this is kind of going to be a how-to on primer, and then also just my way of saying, hey, thank you for watching. And if you enjoy this type of a thing, like really, thank you very much for watching here. I'm going to zoom out all the way. Might zoom back in later, but I'm gonna work from this angle here. So there's all my products. I'm applying Kelly Moore Aqua Shield. That Kelly Moore Aqua Shield is a wood primer. It is absolutely the best wood primer on the market. All right, and we have a siren coming by, so we're just gonna send out a well wish to all involved in that, wishing everyone well always. All right, this is our product. We're going to be applying this to the house. You'll see some of this by the end of the day today. So sometime tonight, I'll get this uploaded. This is a live video. If it works, I'll keep going. I've had some challenges with it though. If it doesn't, I will just record and upload. I'm going to record and upload either way. So these are our products. Kelly Moore Exterior Wood Primer. It is the absolute best primer on the market. All right, this is Kelly Moore caulking. Notice that's a KM50. That's a 50-year caulk right there. 50 years, not a 30-year or a 40-year, but 50 years. This is our color right here, acoustic white. That's what's gonna go back on this house right here on all the siding where you're seeing that color. And then these colors right here, there you go, Greystone and Ironwood. So Greystone around the trim and windows and doors, and then the Ironwood on the actual doors. So it should be very nice and attractive with some real pop, but also subtle. Look nice in the neighborhood here in Central Arlington, 76010. All right, this is what I apply the majority of the primer with here. Even if I'm spraying primer, I'm still rolling it on. And this is what I use. I use what's called a 4-inch finger roller. It's an extension. It's a longer one, not the shorter one. Same with the paper. I use a 12-inch paper to put down for when I'm priming to make sure I catch my drips, or when I'm painting or spraying. Use a 12-inch paper on exterior. You can use the 9-inch paper on interiors. All right, so screw driver for unscrewing screws, hammer for hammering in loose nails, and even more nails. I always bring some good 2.5-inch nails with me. All right, so let's go on up here. I'm gonna kind of walk away first as I walk around to the backyard. Okay, thank you for watching. If I have your attention right now, please do take the time to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have thousands and thousands, so many people watch this YouTube channel that there is someone watching one of my videos at all times of the day, every day. And YouTube is on me. Every time I go to my analytics, they tell me, hey, you need to be telling these people to subscribe. And they're right. You people need to be subscribing. Please, please subscribe. Okay, there's an area there that was rough that I've already scraped. Again, that whole side's already been scraped, top and bottom. Look at that. All right, but I don't have to zoom in like that because what I'm about to do is walk up there. I'm just taking a second of your time and allowing anyone who is interested to hop on here and not feel left out once they get here. Many times people come in on the middle of your videos, my videos. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you have to go back and watch it from the beginning to catch the first half. So there it is. Isn't this a beautiful home? I think it is. I'm honored to paint the home. Look at that chimney. It's a little cleaner. I really didn't power wash it. That's the truth. I did not power wash that chimney. I just got it wet and washed it lightly with water to try to clean some of that black off, because I want it to look nice and look good with my paint. But let's just paint the house first, and then maybe possibly we'll end up painting that chimney. We'll see how it goes. All right, so again, this is the type of areas we're working with. This hasn't really been dealt with at all. I've only power washed that. I can't see because of the side. There you go. Okay, so only power washed that. So I will be scraping all of that loose caulk and loose paint off around the entire house. That's all of this space right here also. Of course, there's not near as much here as there is upstairs. Upstairs is where the bulk of it is. And that's why I've started up there, to knock out the bulk of it. So here we are in the back, and that's what we're about to do. Is again, all this got power washed yesterday, and you can see that in my videos. Please go watch those and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit notify all so you get all my videos. And then if you really want to help me out, like and share my videos. All of that stuff is real and true. This is 2023, and we live in an algorithmic world. If you didn't know already, welcome to the algorithm. You're part of it, and you can help me tremendously just by going over and subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hit notify all so you get all my videos. Like this video and share it so other people can know that I'm making this video live right now and can come on over and enjoy it together with us. All right, so here's the shed. Don't leave the little shed out. Got that power washed yesterday. Got new wood put on the bottom, the customer did, and I'll be painting that as well. But this is my priority, is that whole upstairs. I've got all of this backside done here, all of this side over here done, and I've got probably about half of the front done where I'm going to go work. And then it's that other side over there. That's the east side of the house that you can't see. It's facing the other direction, because this is the west side of the house. The southwest, to be specific. And so now the sun is over here on the middle of the earth and going west. That east side of the house will be nice and cool and in the shade when I finish over here and have lunch. So the goal is to get all of that prepped up there today and primed. I need to get primer on these spots, and then also some paint. I want to get some of the paint up so that we can see it also. All right, that's enough babbling. I got work to do. You ready? Let's cruise on up there. Thank you very much for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. This is live. Can't thank you enough for joining me live or joining me after I make the video. Both are acceptable with me. Let's go right on up this ladder together. Got my 5-in-1 knife placed right here strategically. Got a rag right here with it so that I can utilize that rag to wipe off these surfaces. It kind of works as a slight sanding, if you will. In other words, after I scrape all this, if I can just take a rag and wipe it, it knocks all the little tiny loose pieces off that, and it works great that way. All right, so here, before I set up the camera here, this is the back side. So if you watch the video I made this morning, you can see where I came up here and showed a sample of scraping. So here's all these areas, 100% of this space, all of it. It's all been scraped. All right, so that's what I'm talking about. 100% of that fascia up there. See, it's ready for primer. Piece off right there. And it's ready for primer. There you go. Ready for primer and caulk. So that's all of this space also right here. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna walk through here real quick and show you this whole lower space. And then look at that. Okay, all of that's been cleaned off. If it's not cleaned off, then it's not loose. If it was loose, then it's been scraped off, and you can see all the paint here. I've got a leaf blower. I will bring my leaf blower up and we will blow all this paint loose so I can get my tape to stick down to hold my paper in place for priming all of this space. So again, all of this, and even this, see this right here? All that's been scraped. And not just this part, but all of it. Like this part right here, that's the drip edge. This is the fascia soffit molding. All right, so there's that. It's in the sun, so we're gonna let it be, but I'm complete all the way down to that edge. And now I'm gonna bring you over here to the front. Thank you for watching another Christian Painters YouTube video. If you need your home painted, you need a professional painter, you know who to call. Just holler. I'd love to have your business. Thankfully, I'm currently booked up for the next about 5 weeks, 4 to 5 for sure. I'm available every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. I work 3 full solid days a week. I make videos of most of my jobs. Look at all that scraped. All right, I make videos of most of my jobs and share them. Okay, so this is all scraped right here. All of that, 100% of this fascia is thoroughly scraped. All the way down to this corner. Okay, y'all wanna get spooky? Spooky. Okay, this is the side of the house here that I'm going to next. So after I finish the front here, I'm gonna set up my ladder, go scrape all of that. Down here, scrape all of that. So that's next. Okay, right now it's these spaces. Now this is not near as bad as the back, so don't be expecting big old chunks of stuff to come off. See things like that? All that'll get scraped out of there. That nail, I'll pound that nail back into place. If I ever find any nails that are loose, then I pull them completely out. I keep 2.5-inch nails with me. And so look, here's this whole space. So I'll nail that in, I'll nail those 3 in, I'll nail those 2 in, I'll nail that in. There's another one. So see, a lot of that kind of stuff that you don't even think about. Really, the customer doesn't even think about it. They think, oh, there's a couple of nails, you'll pop them in, that's nice. And I'm not speaking ill of my customer. I have a fantastic customer here. The house that I'm painting right now is for a customer that I painted another house for originally, probably 15 years ago. And I used Kelly Moore paints on that home as well. So there's some more. Looks like a little bubble right there. I don't know what that is. So investigating and scraping, and you're gonna get to watch because I'm going to set the camera up right here just so that you can watch. I'm gonna take a drink of my water here before I get after it. Say hi to everybody. Is anybody watching? Leave a comment. So I'm going to scrape that area there from this corner to this window, and that's the roof line. So that's the very bottom. I'll be scraping all of that, and then I'll move the camera over, and I'm going to keep you with me. I charged the phone so that I can keep you with me for a few minutes here. So thank you for joining me. Let's do this. Okay, so nails like this, I've got a, if you ever wondered, this is actually called a 7-in-1 or 12. I don't know how many uses they say they have for this. But that metal edge, that's a freaking hammer. There you go. Look at there. So each one of these pieces gets scraped like this. Ah, there goes my water. That was my water. But it's okay, I had a drink, so I'm good to go. The wind is picking up over here a little bit, which is a good thing, cooling me off. It's not hot. It's probably a balmy 70 degrees out right now. I mean, it is a beautiful day. See what's happening. Orientation is locked. Rotate device. Now it's wanting me to make the device like this. And that's the thing I don't like. I don't know why all of a sudden it did that. It was fine. It was happy like that. And that's how I need it. So, thank you, YouTube. You're screwing me up again. I just can't do this. Like, I'm not going to make live videos with the camera standing up instead of on its side. So let's see here. Is there anything I can do to fix this real quick? Because otherwise I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Come on, be nice to me. Be nice to me, YouTube. What happened? I am nice to you. It wants desperately for the camera to be like this, and I'm not good with that. Like, I need it like this so you can see the whole space and not this one little tiny space. And it'll be small on YouTube. Like, I feel like I'm just wasting my time, YouTube, when it's like this. So I apologize to everybody for listening. I don't know what to do, YouTube, other than to say sorry, everyone. I'll go ahead and set up to do this space right here. And then after that, I'm going to cut it off because this isn't why I'm here. I'm not here to do this little space sideways where you can't even see it once it's uploaded on YouTube. Alright, sorry to be complaining, everybody, but we'll clean this and I'll see y'all. Please go subscribe to my YouTube channel to get all these nails. Really gonna bring the hammer up for those. See, no loose paint right here, really at all. A little bit of loose paint here. Nothing like it in the back, thankfully. Hopefully that side over there is more like this, right? I don't think it is. I think that side, that east side, is probably about as bad as the back there, but whatever it needs, it's gonna get, right? That's the name of this game. So we gotta scrape all of that, scrape every piece of wood, even this, what I called a mold earlier. All of this has already been scraped. I've already scraped all of this off it like this right here. This is what I do. I've already scraped all of this off it like this. Just right here up against this eave. And so the other thing that I do is I scrape right here like this on, I don't think you can see this. Back over here. Scrape. Came over here because this is a little rougher of a spot. Gotta be careful for things like that. The last thing you want to do when you're scraping is scrape into the wood. We're scraping paint, we're not scraping wood specifically. Always be careful, be mindful. That's the main thing. You gotta be mindful, and then if you do screw something up, you gotta know how to fix it and actually fix it. And that's how it works. Nobody's perfect. And no matter what profession you're in, you already know that. The name of the game is not perfection. Just try your best. But you gotta at least be trying your best. At least I do. I have to be trying my best, folks. And then from there, part of my best includes knowing how to fix something that I don't do right the first time. Try to do it right the first time because it's efficient. You want to do something twice when you can just do it once. So I try to do it right the first time because it's efficient. But if I can't get it right the first time, it's okay. It's kind of like these nails. I didn't realize there was this many nails. I mean, all these nails are loose. This house has definitely shifted quite a bit to have this many loose nails. But that's neither here nor there. What matters is they all need to be nailed back in. So where I was showing off my 5-in-1 tool is what we call it, but how many ever uses it has is fine. Sometimes you just have to do this kind of stuff. You have loose paint on a side, just really can't get in there and scrape too much. You just have to kind of do it like that and make it work. So this specifically is an area that does well with a rag. So while I got you, take a rag like this on a spot like that, instead of sitting there trying to scrape off little pieces all day. Just wipe that sucker clean. That's where it's at. If it's not coming off when you scrape, guess what? It's not coming off. That's the whole plan. That's the whole plan. It ain't coming off. You know, keep in mind, you can see me scraping. When I say scrape, I mean scrape. I'm not playing around. Scraping. It ain't coming off. Then that's a good thing. But if it is coming off like that, guess what? You got to complete the job. That's what we're doing. Alright, let's see. This is another pretty bad spot. I'll bring it to one more bad spot real quick. Where was it? Right here. We'll put you right up really close. There you go. Okay, this again is the roof line. That's the actual shingle. The piece of the bottom of the wood's down here. You can't really see it from there. Get you a little higher. That's a hot rod, baby. Okay, so that's the roof line. This is a piece of trim wood. This is the window, this green. So I'm gonna finish this video by showing you this detail on a bad area. Okay, so first off, see that nail, right? We were just talking about that a minute ago. Let me go ahead and scrape around it. Let me scrape, I'm joking around. We got loose paint here. I need this paint job to last a long time. Every one of my jobs, I'm proud to be able to tell you, I can drive past my jobs and be proud. I bask in the glory of them. I am proud of all of my jobs. And exterior paint jobs are just a type of job that you can drive by and, you know, I'll be painting in the neighborhood, you know, or whatever. But sometimes you get this opportunity to paint a house like in your neighborhood where you grew up, which is also on a main thoroughfare that I pass pretty much probably once a week minimum. I drive through here, so I'll be looking at this house for, you know, the rest of my life. I grew up here. I promise you, I don't know the people that own this house. I know them as customers. And I didn't know them as a kid. But I can assure you, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Do you see that piece of wood? I don't know if you can over there. But that wood's already split because someone before me came along and scraped it like that or something. So the number one thing is when you find a piece of wood like that is stop. Don't force anything, but especially don't force wood. Do not force wood. That's very key. Okay, so I'm satisfied with my scraping around this nail here. Okay, so let me wipe it off. Just make sure and then we'll nail it back in. So there you go. That's the beauty of this tool. So what will happen now is the next step in this process is for that to get primed. So it'll get primer and that prime will fill in there and everything. And then it'll get caulked. Let that garbage truck go by. So after it gets, okay, this, folks, is not a galvanized nail. That's what happens when you don't use a galvanized nail, they rust. Use a galvanized nail to keep your nails from rusting. What'll happen here next is I'm gonna finish all the scraping. I'm gonna turn off the camera so I can focus on working and work and finish all the scraping here. But let me go ahead and get in there. I see a little bit of loose stuff back here. There we go. Much better. Just a little extra effort right there. That's not the extra mile, folks. Don't get confused. This is just doing the job right. And sometimes doing the job just takes a little extra effort. Because you get in there and do what you do, and you look at it and go, okay, now I see what else needs to be done. So there you go. What'll happen to this whole surface, this whole house, the whole upstairs today is there will be primer. I'm gonna put down tape and paper right here on this roof, and I'm gonna nail all these nails in. I'm gonna go ahead and go grab the hammer. I'm not going to use this magical tool to do all these nails. I'm gonna grab my hammer, that's why I brought it, and pop in these 30 nails with the hammer. But I wish my camera were working, because I'd keep you with me. My plan was to show you the whole front of the house. I just feel like I'm jerking around, if you know what I'm saying, by having it vertical here as compared to horizontal. I need my social media horizontal, please. And why? Because I'm on YouTube. What's that mean? Well, it means that if you so choose, you do have the right, you do have the ability right now to go into your living room and just turn me on your television. So just like YouTube wants to be on your TV in your living room, so do I. We both want to be on your TV in your living room. So that's why I don't want vertical videos that you can't see. I need horizontal videos that you can see. And then also that will encourage you to go watch it on your TV. I understand YouTube doing the reels. I really do. I encourage them to figure out the TikTok algorithms. I'm not even a TikTok guy. I don't have a TikTok account, not because I don't want one, not because I think they track more than Facebook or YouTube. I just don't have one. It's time. And so I do recommend YouTube catch up though, because that's what's going on. YouTube is trying to be TikTok with their reels, and it's not. It's YouTube, you know, with Facebook shorts, right? That's what it is. I don't know if you can see this, but I found me some loose paint, and that's what screwing around up here is all about. It's taking the time to find this stuff, and it's not surprising because it's on the same piece of wood that's already split. So if my customer watches this, you can see for yourself. This wood here is split right here, split all the way. It's about 1/16 of an inch. So I'm just being as tender with it as I can to not cause any more separation or anything. Up the side very carefully. Prime the crap out of that and caulk it in thoroughly and paint it 2 or 3 times, so like I'll remember this whole space. Make sure that gets coated 2 or 3 times and you're good to go. Alright, so with that, here's where I'm at. I'll be moving right along, finish all this scraping at the bottom like this, and then I'll be able to get some lunch and prime all this. So y'all make plans this afternoon to join me for primer. Thank you very much for coming along today for a little bit of paint scraping, vertical paint scraping. And here's these nails I'm talking about. You grab the hammer and pound all these nails. There's like 30 of them over here. They weren't that bad here over on this side. Probably between both of these sides, right there and right there, probably 10 nails I had to pound back in. And it's the same thing over here in the back. Maybe, I don't even think it's 10 nails. But over there in the front, that's a good 30, 40 nails. So I'm gonna go grab the hammer. All right, thank you for joining me, and I'll be back this afternoon. If you love me and care about me and really want to help me, the best thing to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and notify all. That way you're notified of every one of my videos. I try my best to make professional videos. I try not to waste anybody's time. I know it's just house painting and it's prep work and power washing even and all that. I used to never post power washing videos, but I do it all the time now because, believe it or not, that's a big deal. My power washing videos get watched. People like sleep to them. It's like gray noise, white noise, black noise, something. It's noise that people enjoy. So, power washing videos. So anyway, I have so many people watching videos on this channel that someone somewhere in the world is watching these videos at all times. But nobody subscribes. Most of my subscribers are my customers here in Arlington, Mansfield, Fort Worth, and Dallas areas, surrounding areas. Most of my subscribers are local. So I'm not complaining about my customers. My customers have been subscribers, but no one else subscribes. People watch these videos around the world. People contact me. I get at least one phone call a month from someone in another state with questions about house painting. And I do have a service where I charge $10 for 10 minutes. You can pay me that directly on my Venmo, and I'll be happy to answer any question you have, including color consultation. But also, I've been doing these live videos, live StreamYard through YouTube and Facebook. And if you just want to join me on a live video, that's a great way to get all your questions answered for free. I can give you free estimate for your house painting. I can give you free color consultation. I can answer any questions you have about house painting. That's my area of expertise. But with the proper support, I will have a better show, a better studio, and a lot of guests. So I will bring my guests on. I already have a large amount of other business owners that I know, that I have networked with over 25, 30 years. That's how I got into this business, was by networking. I had online directories. Wouldn't surprise you. But anyway, so any question anyone has, if I don't have the answer, I can call a contractor and get them on the show to answer your question, because they'd love to have your business. And here's the other thing, finally, is you can leave a comment on any one of my videos. I really recommend that. That's the quickest, most convenient, most efficient, free way to get your question answered, is go to my YouTube channel, do a search for the video that that goes along with your question, and then leave a question. If that video doesn't answer your question, because a lot of my videos will answer your questions, but if the video doesn't answer your question, just leave a comment right there. I'll get a notification on my phone. I'll go right over and answer. All right, thank you very much for watching. Please help me. Please subscribe. Please notify all. If everyone subscribed, it would literally change my life overnight. And not just my life, but I keep my grandson half of the time. I keep my grandson, and I have for over 3 years. So all my time, energy, money at the age of 57 now goes to my grandson and painting houses. So if you would please subscribe, literally could change my life and my grandson's life overnight. All right, we'll see you later this afternoon. Have a good lunch. Thank you for watching. Much love always to everyone.